Hey guys, if you're wondering why you haven't seen Mommy Room Redo over the last few weeks, well, I've got a story time for you. On Monday, March 18th, I navigated over to my Facebook page for some typical late night scrolling and was hit with this message. Your account has been permanently disabled for not following the Facebook community standards. Because this account is permanently disabled, you won't be able to access it in the future, and it won't be visible to anyone on Facebook. Since I hadn't been posting, scrolling, liking, or unliking, I just assumed it was a mistake and would be shortly corrected. That was not the case. I remained in Facebook jail well over 3 weeks, and at some point I lost hope that I would ever get my Facebook back. In this video, I'll tell you the many things that I tried to get my Facebook back, as well as the one thing that actually worked. And with that, let's get started. So what happened was on March 18th, I just tried to log in my account and I saw a message that said your Facebook account has been permanently disabled. So I didn't quite understand what that meant. So I clicked on the thing that said enter or for more information or whatever. And then it said this decision is final, and that was pretty much it. There's nothing you could do about it. So I thought it probably was some kind of mistake, or it would be repaired at some point, because I know I hadn't done anything. I wasn't posting. I was not, I didn't do any likes, dislikes. I didn't insult anyone. I literally didn't do anything. So I, kept searched YouTube, searched Google to find out, well, what do you do if you get permanently disabled? Because I assumed there's a way to repair it because I didn't do anything. Well, that went to a series of various videos and articles, and some people had some ideas as to how they got their account back, but for the most part, people were saying that it's a wrap. You've lost all of your pictures, your video, your memories, and I just could not believe that was the case. So, as anyone else would, I found a phone number for Facebook and I called, only to find out that that phone number does not take any messages, nor does it connect you with anybody. It simply sends you back to their help page, which is of no help. So I, went to various phone numbers, did searches. I did come across many hackers who claim that they are Facebook help and they're not. And they claim that they can get your page back, but they can't. And so, the last 3 weeks have been just hectic. They've been depressing because I've had that account for 15 plus years. There are some special memories on there, including pictures of my deceased mom and my kids' baby pictures. When I started Facebook, I didn't even have a daughter. My daughter is getting ready to be 16 years old. So that tells you how long I had Facebook and how many memories are on that account. I must have watched endless videos and read numerous articles on this subject. And quite frankly, everything led to nowhere. But I'm going to recap them here just so you can see what I experienced and what my thoughts were. So I want to let you guys know that when people make videos about things that worked for them, a lot of times what happens is that, people watch their video, they get some solutions, and whatever the source is gets overwhelmed, and then they stop helping people. So all of the advice that I received no longer works. So the first thing was try to contact Facebook, which you can't. There's no phone number, there's no chat, there's nothing to contact Facebook. So I was unable to do that, and much of the advice says, or much of the directions on their help page tells you to log into your account and then follow the help prompts. Well, my account was disabled, so I could not follow the help prompts. So that advice did not work. The second thing that I often heard was that you go and you appeal. So you somehow navigate to their appeal pages or send them private email messages, and that will help you get your account back. Well, the appeal form did not work for me. It may work for some people, but it would not let me upload my ID. It would not let me send that form, and so that was a dead end. So that didn't work for me. The third thing people advised was to purchase some expensive Oculus camera or lenses or whatever that is. And then if you contact the folks at Oculus and let them know you're trying to buy their product or you're having problems using their product because your Facebook page has been disabled, then they will help. Well, I didn't find that to be the case. In fact, I don't even think you need Facebook anymore to use the Oculus product. I don't know. But anyway, that doesn't work either. That no longer is a solution. It might have been before, but it doesn't work now. So that's the third thing. The fourth thing I was advised to do by folks was get other people to contact Facebook on your behalf, and hopefully that will work. Well, I tried to get people who were on Facebook to contact Facebook on my behalf, and they have as much luck as you do, which is they're directed to a help page and an appeal form and all that, and it just is a circle to nowhere. The fifth piece of advice that I got was to start Facebook ads. And when you start Facebook ads, if you run a couple of ads, what will happen is you will automatically get a help button. I guess they assume you're spending more money, or because you're spending money on the site, they are more likely to help you. Well, again, I didn't have a Facebook account, so it was hard for me to run ads. And the first couple of new accounts that I tried to create were instantly blocked. So that wasn't working for me. As soon as I put up a new account, Facebook recognized my IP address, my computer, I guess my phone or whatever it was, and they blocked it. Ultimately, I was able to set up a second account, but I didn't upload any pictures or anything like that because I didn't want Facebook to recognize me. So it's just a blank page. But I did that in hopes of ultimately contacting customer service and, if necessary, to start advertising on the site, even though I wasn't quite sure what I was going to advertise, but I was going to advertise something. As more days passed, I began to get more and more desperate to find a solution, especially since I read that after 30 days, Facebook will delete your account and then there's absolutely no way they can get it back. I'm not sure if that's true, but I did read that somewhere. I reached out on LinkedIn to Meta or Facebook employees, asking them for some suggestions, and either they didn't respond or the ones that did respond just directed me back to the help page, which was no help. Then I made a post on Nextdoor asking anyone on that site if they'd ever experienced it and what they did to solve it. And while some people had experienced it, most did not have a solution. Only one young lady said that she just waited it out and eventually her account came back. I'm not sure if that still works. I also put a post on Reddit, tried to get some suggestions, not too much help there. I looked at this wiki article on how to contact Facebook. This offered a list of Facebook emails that you don't necessarily come across on the Facebook site. Over the last 3 weeks plus, I wrote about 30 emails, and I have some of the contacts listed below. You can feel free to check them out yourself, though I'm not sure if writing them helped. I tried to reach out to the media in order to connect with Facebook or Meta and publicize my problem, but I never heard from the Tamron Hall show or any other media outlet for that matter. Took another suggestion that I found in a video, which is to contact the Attorney General's office in California. I did that, but I just got a form letter back telling me that the videos that advise this are incorrect and there's nothing that they can do. I also wrote the Attorney General office of New York City, and they pointed me in the direction of another office that deals specifically with issues related to technology. I didn't pursue that solution, so I'm not sure if that works. Speaking of New York, I happened to be taking the kids to New York City for spring break. And what do you know? While I was in New York, I visited the Meta office. Now, this may sound extreme to you, but I have a feeling I'm not the only one that thought of this, because as soon as you enter the building, the security guard are standing there and they hand you this sheet that directs you to the Unhelpful help page as a means to get your questions answered. The last and final thing that I found was going on Instagram and becoming Meta verified. Now, when you become Meta verified, what happens is you have to submit your license to Instagram, and they check your license and I guess whatever other information they request. They validate that and they put a check mark next to your name on Instagram, and from there you are able to get support if you have any problems. So wasn't sure if this was going to work either, but I did the whole Meta verification thing. It costs you $12 a month to get Meta verified, and lo and behold, they accepted me. Don't know why. They accepted me. So I guess the Meta verification was about 2.5 weeks ago. And when you're Meta verified, you are able to connect with a Instagram support person or a Meta support person. And lo and behold, I got Meta verified. I somehow navigated over to the chat section and I was able to chat with a real person. So I explained what my issue was. I was mistakenly disabled. At that time, I had no idea why. I didn't know what was going on. And this person said, well, to get more clarification, let me give you a call. Yes, folks, I actually got a call from someone at Facebook or from someone at Meta. So I spoke to this person, I explained my problem, and she said, hey, other people have experienced that and we will do our best to find a solution. And so at that point, I was like, hey, my problem will be solved. Unfortunately, all was not well. It was just another 2 weeks of back and forth with me trying to communicate that I did not break community standards and I needed my Facebook page reactivated. From their side, they kept saying I broke community standards. They said I didn't actually own the account that I was requesting, and it was just a lot of additional misinformation on their behalf. The worst of it was they said that I was violating some other kind of standards on the Instagram side by using the privileges of my Meta verification incorrectly. So I don't know why, but apparently I was getting ready to lose my Instagram account as well. And one day the heavens opened up and my Facebook account was restored. I never got an email letting me know this. I just kept trying to log in and one day it finally worked. I think becoming Meta verified made the difference. Hey guys, if you've tried any of the strategies in this video, let us know if they worked or not down below. And if you've come across some other strategies, let us know that as well. It certainly wasn't a fast process. I'll definitely let you know that if someone tells you that they can't reactivate your account, that's not true. If someone tells you that you'll never get your account back, that's not true. If the folks over at the Meta verified station tell you that they have no way of escalating your concerns, that's not true. Be nice, be consistent, be patient, and also be realistic. I mean, there is a chance that you may not get your account back and you still have to have peace with that. And I tell you, when I started to just have peace about it and just accept the fact that I may never be on Facebook again, I may never have those pictures again, I think the universe definitely opened up for me and made this possible. So I'm finished folding clothes and I'm also finished with this video. So please like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a video. Take care.